Hello everyone, Catweazle here, welcome to the channel and welcome back to our second playthrough of Perdition's Mouth Abyssal Rift, where we're playing the second scenario, Anvil and Hammer. Now just before we get into episode 8, there are a couple of things to go through from last turn. First of all, I was doing Tyra out of a movement. Yes, after doing all that complaining, I'm not giving her enough movement. She actually had one over and she should be here. So she has actually moved up one. So we will quite gladly take that. The other thing is surrounding the treasure chest that Elisa had a look inside. If you remember, she found a potion. Very nice too. Well, actually, as regards treasure, if you get a potion, you may search for another treasure if you wish. It's because they're nice and small. But the important word there is may. We are quite happy with that healing potion. That will do us very nicely, thank you. As I mentioned, there is a chance of pulling a trap. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave it at that. It does say you may pick another treasure, so we're not going to. As I say, we are quite happy with that healing potion, thank you very much. So, having gone through that, let's get straight into the hero phase. And here we are at the hero phase. So let's spin all these around as normal. And who is going to go first? Well, I think Olazabal is going to go first. She's just going to use one action point. And she's going to go on the special tab. What she's going to do on the special tab is she's going to use her healing apparatus again. And she's going to use it on Tyra. So that is going to heal 1 hit point. It doesn't get rid of any of those wound cards, but it does heal a hit point, so she's back up to 4 hit points. Now we've got a movement symbol with a circle around it, and we have got 3 movement points left. So I think what we will do is we will use 2 of those just to move up 1 square. So we'll just move there. And that is it for Olazabal's go. So we'll spin this back round. Next up is Tyra. And here we are with Tyra. What we're going to do is we're only going to use one action point, and she is going to go onto the defend segment. Which means she gets a card. And she gets Rage, which is an any card for a 2. So this is one of the few cards she's got that she can actually use for movement. So good. So she's got that. Excellent stuff. She is at 6 cards in her hand. And what else is she going to do? Well, she's on defend. She used 1 action point to get on it. So she's got 2 action points left. She's going to use those 2 action points to get a defend token, because in all likelihood she's going to be caught up. So she's used that. After that, we've got to remember that obviously she will be able to draw a response card as well should she be attacked. So we've just got to remember that, just in case these guys all catch up, which they probably will. So that is it for Tyra's go. It also means that she can go onto the charge segment next turn with 2 action points over. She's got 2 action points over, plus that rage card. She should be able to move 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, she won't quite be able to get onto that because it's stupid, difficult terrain. So we'll have a think about that. She might spend another card actually. So, you know, just to get the extra point so she can get on that. It is only it only costs 2 action points to get onto there. So we'll have a think about that anyway. Right, so that is it for Tyra. Next up, it is Elisa. And here we are with Elisa. Where's she going to go? Well, she's going to spend 3 action points. 1, 2, 3. And go onto the move tab. So she's going to pick a card. I don't think she's got many left. No, she's only got a couple left. and she's got minor illusion. So this is a all symbol card. Draw a response card. If it has a red eye, you gain a fatigue and your turn ends. Otherwise, you gain 3 action points. And underneath you can draw another card. Music is an extraordinary vehicle for expressing emotion. I myself was always drawn to the darker tunes. Cheery. So we've got minor illusion. We probably will keep that just in case. I don't fancy pulling a red eye and losing a full turn. We'll use it if we have to. So she's now got 3 cards in her hand, and after she's done that she can actually move. So she spent 3 action points, she's got 2 left. She's just going to go 1, 2. And here we are in the enemy phase. So let's pick one of these. What do we get? A +1. Foo. We have got a +1. So that is a move. So first of all, we have our friend the bone worm. And I think the bone worm is just going to move forward 1. Like that. Again, he's an insectoid, he is not affected by any of this. So that is fine. Right, then it's the Ratikas. So we've got 1, 2, 3, right next to Tyra. We've got this guy, he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we have the Chileen. Now I think what the Chileen is going to do is these, because you've got to remember that we can't go past these levers. He'd have to smash his way past this, and I'm not sure he'd do that. These 2 squares here and these 2 squares here are out of bounds, so even though it ignores terrain, it can't ignore out of bounds. So I really do think it would come round this way. And as it is, it's only going to move 3 anyway, so it's just going to go 1, 2, 3. Like that. I'm not sure if it moves like Descent, so it'd go like that. Perhaps it does. Yes. Imagine it starts like that, and then we're going to start from here and go 1, 2, 3, and then it's going to expand, so it end up there. So it's cracking along. So yes, we're going to have our work cut out to actually avoid it. Right, so that is the end of the enemy phase. Let's get straight into the following turn and the hero phase. And here we are at the hero phase. Let's just check something out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But I do want her to move, to be honest. So I know what we'll do. So Tyra will go first. I should have flicked all these back round. Right. Yes, Tyra is going to go first. And she's going to go to the charge tab. But again, she's not actually going to attack anything. We're going to do all our sort of movement stuff. Now, as before, she's in a threatened square. Oh, we can get rid of that. She didn't actually get attacked. So she's in a threatened square. She has 2 action points left, and she's going to play... where is it? She's going to play Rage, which gives her 4. So she's actually going to get here. So 1 to get away, 2, 3, 4. So I think I played it right this time. So we'll get rid of Rage. So that's excellent. She has made it to there. Next up, oh, let's spin that round. Next up will be Olazabal. And here we are with Olazabal. And Olazabal is going to spin and attack. So that'll cost her 1. She will get a card. She gets pullback, which is a special. You may immediately move up to 3 action points of movement at no cost. Then 1 hero within 2 range. which can be improved, and line of sight view regains 1 hit point. Not all technology is deadly. Okay, so she now has 6 in her hand, 6 cards. She's going to attack. She's going to use two of the 3 action points that are left to get 1 extra attack point. She's got an attack of 2 anyway, so that's 3. So we want to play a card. And what are we going to play? So we've got 3, and we'll play Techno Miracle for the extra 2. So that'll be 5 versus the Ratika, which has a defense of 2. So it's 5 versus 2. The Ratika gets a response card, which is a 0. Woo! And the Ratika only has one hit point. So let's get rid of him. Excellent. Well done, madam. Right, so that is her goal. And obviously that means Elisa is next. And here we are with Elisa. She is just going to go onto the special tab. And she's going to use her special ability of Blink. So she can teleport to 2 squares, but she can also improve on that. So she's got, how many action points has she got? Or is she going to spend anything? No, she's not going to spend anything. So she's going to move 2 spaces. Blink, 1, 2. She's got 4 action points left, and she has a circular movement symbol here. I can't remember if I can use those action points, you know, to improve a blink. While I'm unsure, I'll just use it as, you know, I'll use the double movement thing. So with 4 action points left, she gets another 2 movement. So she's going to go, in fact, she'd have gone 1, 2. And then she'd go 1, 2. So she's going to end up here. And that is the end of her go. As I say, I can't remember exactly if I can put action points directly onto her blink. Probably can, but let's just do it that way. It doesn't really matter. Yes, that is fine. So she has finished there, and that is the end of the hero phase. So let's get into the enemy phase. And here we are at the enemy phase, so let's pick a card. Don't go back. +1, thank God for that. I had visions of getting a -1 again. So we've got an attack, but fortunately we've got rid of anything that could that was in range, and nothing's in range, so that is brilliant. So after last episode getting a load of crap draws on the enemy watchstone, we've done pretty well for this particular episode, so that's cool. So that is the end of the enemy phase. That is also the end of this episode, and things are looking a lot brighter. Even if we'd sent this Chilean this way, which I'm not too sure about, I think we'd have been, we're still fine. It's no guarantee that it would have got past that chest, so I think it is quicker it comes this way. As it stands, I don't think it makes a great deal of difference, and we're pretty well set here. We are pretty well set here. We've got Tyra, and well, she's sort of stuck movement wise for a while because of where she is on the Stone of Destiny. But as soon if we can get her to bash again, we'll get her to bash next episode. Then turn after that she'll go on to move and get 2 movement. That'll get her onto this square, so that's cool. And what we'll do is we'll have Olazabal fall in behind her. And what we may do with Elisa is she may try and kill these 2 guys. Yeah, the Chilean moving, even if it moved twice, I mean, it's going to end up around here somewhere. Hopefully by that time we can have Elisa hit the sprint segment and she can get out. Swiftly followed by Olazabal, and then I think with the blink ability and what have you, Elisa should be able to give the Chileen the slip. It'd be quite close, and it depends on how the enemy watchstone goes, but we'll see how we go on. Anyway, that is it for episode 8. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for all the subscriptions and for all the views and for all the likes. It is very much appreciated as always. Thank you to everybody who's been across to Board Game Links to upvote the site, and to everybody on BGG who has thumbed the videos or commented in the threads. Thank you very much. Well, as I say, that is it for episode 8. I do hope you join me for episode 9 of Perdition's Mouth, Abyssal Rift and Anvil and Hammer. But until then, this is... oh, I keep forgetting. If I've made an error, please let me know and I will try and fix it. But as I say, I hope you join me for episode 9. Until then, this is me, Catweazle, signing off. Toodaloo.